do the small booktubers book tag. I saw a couple of my followers do this, and I decided that I wanted to do it because I realized I've never done a tag like about my booktube channel and why I started. And it's gonna be 4 years in June. I started my channel 4 years ago, right after I went to BookCon for the first time, which was about 4 years ago. So it's been a wild ride, and I just wanted to do this tag to give you guys a little bit of info about me and about my channel and why I started and all that fun stuff. So the first question, I don't think this is a surprise, but it's introduce yourself. My name is Laura. I live in New York. I'm from Long Island, and I just finished my second master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I have my first master's is from Long Island University, and I was a production and design major or a theater major, and just in December I finished my second master's, which is I'm going to be a theater teacher. So I just finished student teaching, and all my teaching exams was a trying process, but I'm finally done. So that's educationally wise. Right now, in between, while I'm waiting to get hired, hopefully at a full-time school for the fall, I work at a craft store, which I love to craft. I love to do crafts. I have had no time recently to do crafts, and I have so many projects I want to do for people because all my friends in my life are having babies. So I'm a big crafter. I love to scrapbook, mostly scrapbook, but I really love to do anything with my hands. And I also work at a gym as a babysitter. I work at LA Fitness. I work there 3 days a week, and the kids are super sweet. I work with kids from anywhere from 6 months to 8 years old, and we have a good time. It's super fun, but my love and my passion is theater. I want to be a theater teacher. I love to go to Broadway shows. But one of the joys of my life, in addition to working out and exercising, which I've really come to love in the past couple of years, is I love to read. I have been a reader since I could remember. There hasn't been a time that I haven't been a reader, but I love to read. That's probably one of the greatest joys of my life. I love to read so much, and that's why I started this BookTube channel. 4 years ago, I went to BookCon for the first time. It's at that point it was in New York. And I remember I came home and I saw that all these people, I saw a book haul for somebody, and I'm like, I could do that. And I started a very, 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 very small booktube channel, and it took me about 3 years, but I finally got a little bit more of a following, and now you guys are watching me. So that's me in a nutshell. That's me about myself, but let's see what the other questions have to bring. This question I kind of answered, but the question is, how long have you been on BookTube? And I've been on BookTube, it's gonna be 4 years come June. And I started right around BookCon 4 years ago when I went to BookCon for the first time. That's when I really got involved in everything and book reviewing and everything. And at that point, I think I didn't have a blog. It was a year later I started my Book Likes blog, and that kind of petered off. And then last year, right around BookCon, everything happens around BookCon, I actually got a real blog on WordPress, and I started doing that. And then in October of this year, I got an Instagram. So it's been a process. And in August, I asked my friend Sarah to join me as a co-blogger. And yeah, so that's basically my journey to BookTube. I've been here about 4 years, and I finally hit 100. Now I think it's 107 subscribers and 77 on my blog and 190 on Instagram. And it's just so much fun. So I really enjoy giving people my thoughts, and I mostly do it for myself, but if other people like it, that's great. So yeah, that's basically how long I've been on BookTube for. What type of videos do you make? And I do book hauls, I do wrap-ups and TBRs. I don't always follow my TBRs. And I do reviews of books that I really like. I also do recommendation videos. I really want to start out physically blogging. I think I'm gonna try it during BookCon and a couple of signings I have upcoming. So I've never done that, but that's in the plan. I did one readathon by myself. I hosted it myself, and that was super fun. I think I'm gonna do one more right before BookCon because there's a couple of shorter books I would love to tackle in a day. But yeah, I do book hauls, I do unboxings for Owl Crate and Fairy Loot, any subscription services that I get that are bookish themed, I do. I do a lot of hauls, and I think my biggest videos I do are my TBRs and my wrap-ups. But also I do reviews for arcs that I get from conventions that, are coming out that month, so I try to do reviews based on that. And right now I have a Cinda Williams Chimer review series that I'm doing, that I'm in the process of rereading the canon, and then currently moving on, which I'm moving on now. So yeah, there's a bunch of different types of videos I do on my channel. I did 13 reasons why book and movie comparison, or book and TV show comparison, but I do a bunch of stuff, all bookish related mostly. But yeah, that's the scope of my videos on this channel, and I hope you guys like them so far. If there's anything you would like me to see me do, or videos you'd like me to add to my repertoire, just comment below and I'll try to add them. I take suggestions, and I love to see what you guys want to see from me, and I will try to integrate it more on my channels. But just comment below and give me some ideas about what type of videos you would like to see me do in the future. I do Top 10 Tuesdays, which is from RC Reader Girl, and Top 5 Wednesdays, which is from the Goodreads group. And I started doing that immediately when I got my blog. So those are 2 staple videos that I have every week, and my goal is to give you guys 3 videos a week. Sometimes it's more, but I try to at least give you 3 videos a week. So those are all the videos I try to give you guys. And as always, if you guys want to see something else, or see me add something to my plans, just comment below and I'll be happy to try to incorporate it in the plan for the future. Question, but it says, why do you love Booktube? And I love watching videos of YouTube because I love seeing other people's opinions about books, and I love watching book hauls because I get so many ideas about what I want to read. And Booktube also lets me see candles companies and just unboxing services. I can't get every unboxing service ever, but I like to see what's in them, and I will always follow the Insta stories or stuff. So I think that stuff's super fun. Why I like doing Booktube is I just putting my thoughts out there. I'm not the best writer, but I do love to talk. So sometimes my reviews might be small, but if I talk about it, I kind of wrap my own feelings around it. So I really like that. I love, since I've been going to conventions for about 3 years, and I just love putting all my books together and saying, oh, I got this, and hearing other people's thoughts about it. And I don't know, I just think it's fun. I mostly do this as a diary for myself. I'll go back in 2 years, oh, what did I read last April? Did I like everything? What came out? What book should I be looking for, or what sequel should I be looking for? So that's why I like Booktube. And recently I've been getting people commenting and like my stuff, and that's just so exciting, and it means that at least I'm doing something right. But yeah, that's why I love to both watch Booktube and create videos for Booktube. The books do you read? And I read about 80%, I would say it's YA and middle grade. That's a majority of what I read, and I read 10% nonfiction and 10% adult. I think adult is probably my smallest thing I read, but middle grade and YA more than anything. I read mostly YA. I don't know, I just it's just escape. It's a nice escape, and I just love reading those stories. I think the authors are just so fun, and I've had the privilege to meet so many YA authors because I do live on Long Island, but the city has a plethora of signings, so I always go at Books of Wonder is my favorite place in the world. They have such great author signings, and also recently we've had BookCon and Book Expo and New York City Comic Con, which is so much book related goodness. So that to me is where my focus is, but I will read anything. I just will read YA and middle grade probably more so. But yeah, so that's basically what I read. If you watch any of my videos, you see it's mostly overrun with YA, but I do read other things. Recently I've been starting doing reviews about that as well. I didn't do it in the first 2 years of my channel. It was only stuff that YA that I thought my subscribers will like. And also now that I have a co-blogger, her tastes are a little bit different. She reads just about everything, and I read mostly YA, so we have a nice balance. Especially if you check out my blog, you'll see there's a little bit more balance. Especially when she posts her reviews, because me and her, we don't read the same exact things. So yeah, that's my reading taste and my co-blogger's taste in a nutshell. The next video. The next question is, what is the favorite video you have made? And it's hard. I haven't done anything truly spectacular, but I really did enjoy filming my New York City Comic Con hauls. This was the first year I went with a book fiend who knew exactly what we had to do. I went with my friend Carolina and my friend Sarah and my friend Jen, and we had such a spectacular time. But doing those hauls were so much fun because I recounted stories. So if you haven't checked those out, go back in my feed and check them out because they were really, really fun to film and a lot of books. I'm so excited to do my BookCon ones. Guys, I'm preparing. I'm like so excited to do those come June. So keep a nose out for those, definitely, because those will be super fun to film. And then I really love doing my readathon vlog. I'll try to link it in the comments. I'll try to see if I can link it. But I really did like doing that. That was like the first time I ever like vlogged anything, and I really liked it. So I'm gonna try to do that more in the future. But those are two of my standout videos, and I also have a video where I talk about book related issues like the selling of ARCs and stuff, and I talk a little bit about bad business practices. So that is another one that I contemplated a long time making, but I felt like it needed to be said. So if you want to know more about that, go check out that video. I'll try to link it below. I don't actually remember the title of that. Oh, I think I called it bad bookish behavior. So go check out that if you want more information about that situation that I was involved in and got out of. But yeah, those are some of my top videos that I made over the course of my BookTube channel. 4 people, so I'm going through my feeds and looking at small bookish channels. One is Allison King. She's another small booktuber. Another is Anthony's Book Corner. He is another small booktuber. I'm trying to find, I have a lot of big ones, so I'm trying to find small ones. No, she's a lot. I'm trying to find people that have like coffee, books, and bullet journals is another one that has a smaller amount of ones. Dan and His Books is another one that has a smaller amount. But yeah, those are just the ones that I spy. Yeah, so those are just a couple that I just noticed in my feeds. I mostly watch the bigger booktubers, to be honest with you. Like these are bigger, but I love Cassidy Bondage, Super Space Chick, Alexa Loves Books. Those are my and Peruse Project. Those are mine, and Jesse Read them sometimes. Those are my 5 that I watch like all the time. I watch all their videos and I love them so much. But yeah, so that's like my video in a nutshell. I just wanted to say thank you guys for subscribing. Stay tuned. I know I keep saying this, but I am going to be having giveaways coming up in the next couple of months, especially before and after BookCon, so stay tuned. But let me know in the comments if there's any type of videos you would like to see me film, and I can try to add it to the docket, or anything on my blog you want me to see, or any features you want me to feature. Any of that fun stuff. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!